Hello, good day. It is the weekend vlog. Jacob got me some dark coffee, dark roasted coffee from Starbucks. They already have their holiday cups out at Starbucks. Like it's just for context, it is November like the 4th, I think. So like right after Halloween, I'm sure they started pushing this out. Do you know anything about Disney World? Disney World, they work like overnight, like November 1st, to put out all the decorations, like the Christmas trees, all the decorations across the park. I'm actually going to Disney World in January. I might vlog it. The Christmas stuff will probably be gone by then. They work really quick. Can you imagine like the park's closing and just like working overnight at Disney? Okay, so I just got done eating lunch. It is lunchtime. I did some workout. I did a workout routine today. I haven't put on my sunscreen yet, but I'm about to do that. I think I'm gonna do a mineral sunscreen this morning. Okay, I'm actually gonna do that now because Jacob and I are going for a walk outside. I think it's like maybe, is it close to 50 degrees, I wonder? But it is November and it's actually getting warm, which I'm very excited about. I need to put my sunscreen on. We're gonna go for a walk, get some steps, get some movement, get some exercise. I will meet you afterward. Hi there. So we just got back from our walk. I'm gonna make some hot chocolate. It actually is pretty warm this morning, but I'm gonna make some hot chocolate anyway. I make hot chocolate probably on a daily basis just because I love cacao. I love hot chocolate, but I use 100% cacao typically, and I don't sweeten it. I really like that bitter flavor. In terms of anti-aging, cocoa has a lot of anti-aging benefits. I know from a sort of like longevity perspective, cacao acts as like a vasodilator and may help with the blood flow and help with supporting healthy blood pressure. But also I think just from like an anti-aging skin perspective, which, you know, I'm really all about here on this channel. There was a study that I read a few days ago, and it was like a 12-week randomized study of women who had photo damage, and it helped the cacao consumption. I think it's because of the high flavonols and the polyphenols, the antioxidants in cacao in dark chocolate. It helped to reduce fine lines, wrinkles, and improve elasticity of the skin. So it definitely helps with dermal blood flow and saturation, like nutrient saturation in the skin, which can have very, very helpful anti-aging benefits. And just like the polyphenols, if you're eating like dark chocolate, like 85% on up, I know like dark chocolate is defined as something like 53%. That's too little of a percentage of cacao. Cacao you want to have as much as possible while being able to actually consume it and bear it and like it. Personally, I don't go under 85% cacao for any chocolate, and I tend to do 92% or higher up to 100 just because I like the bitter flavor and I don't really want all that sugar. If you're eating like sugary chocolate, like milk chocolate, or even like Hershey's dark chocolate, it's not actually dark chocolate. They're not increasing the amount of cacao in there and the polyphenols. You want all of that cacao, the higher percentage that has all of the beneficial polyphenols, antioxidants, flavonols, all those beneficial things that are going to help improve your skin and play a large role in your anti-aging efforts. I don't know if I mentioned this, but cacao consumption may also, because of those antioxidants, the polyphenols, the flavonols, may help with photoprotection. So from like the inside out, protecting your skin from the sun. But again, it's just like, it's consistency with everything, and it's just like one aspect. So you consistently consume flavanol-rich cacao and chocolate, and that's going to have beneficial effects on your skin, potentially long-term. And that's sort of like how I do it. I just love the taste of dark chocolate, but I'm going to go ahead and make this because I do like my functional anti-aging beverages, but I also just, again, love the taste of it. I don't have dark chocolate with me today. The only thing I have with me is this 72% Guittard. I think that's how you say it. Kind of like guitar, but with an RD or a D at the end. This is 72%, but it's made with coconut palm sugar, and the serving only has 2 grams of added sugar. I'm just gonna do a serving's worth, which is 15 grams in weight. It's only 2 grams of sugar. Not a big deal, especially when I have the fat and the protein and the fiber from cocoa powder, which I'm also gonna add in there. I sort of like double up on chocolate with the cocoa fat. And does it protein? It has like 1 gram of protein, not a big deal. And then like a tablespoon or so, maybe half a tablespoon of the cocoa powder. Make sure you're getting, if you're gonna get cocoa powder that's high in flavonols and polyphenols, antioxidants, look at the ingredient list, make sure it doesn't say processed with alkali. If it says cocoa processed with alkali, the antioxidants are going to be fewer in number and it's going to be like a darker, richer flavor. It's great for baking, like baking certain things like cakes, for example, but you want to get just a cocoa powder where the ingredient is just cocoa. That's all that you need in your cocoa powder. Ideally organic, but not necessary, but ideally organic and fair trade if you can get it. I'm gonna use this unsweetened almond milk. I like the almond breeze. Do you drink almond milk? Are you able to do that? If you have any favorite dairy-free milks that I should try, leave me a comment down below. I know a lot of people like oat milk. I need to find some oat milk that is unsweetened. I think Whole Foods has it. Maybe I'll buy that today. I do have to go to the store today and get more chocolate. I have to get 100% chocolate for my hot chocolate. There is a chocolate that I get at Whole Foods and I think it is, I can't remember what the brand is. I'll show it to you later though when I get it, and then we can sort of like compare. But it's sugar-free, it's 100% cacao, it's organic. I'll get that, and that's usually what I make my hot chocolate with. But right now, I'm just doing with what I can with my 2 grams of sugar. The other thing about like milk chocolate, when you have all that sugar and that dairy, that's going to counteract the beneficial effects of the antioxidants. Not only are you not getting that many antioxidants in milk chocolate compared with darker forms of chocolate, you're also getting that sugar which degrades collagen, it eats up collagen. It is sabotaging anti-aging efforts and goals. You do not want to have sugar in your diet. At least you want to just minimize it as much as possible. Okay, let's get cooking. Yes, that is very good. I highly recommend trying this, but try it with 100% cacao. Try it with dark 100% cacao chocolate, because I think like the 2 grams of sugar kind of interfere with the, for me at least, the complexity of dark 100% cacao. So try this. If you need a sweetener, just like use some stevia or something. Like you don't use sugar. Nix the sugar idea, go for 100% cacao, because that's where you're going to get the maximum anti-aging benefits. That's where you're going to get the maximum polyphenols, antioxidants, flavonols, all of those components that you need. And you're going to get just more of the beneficial fatty acids from the cacao fat and things like that. No dairy, no milk, no sugar, 100% cacao, anti-aging superfood, anti-aging super beverage food. Highly recommend this, especially in the winter. But you know what? If you don't need sweetener, if you don't need sugar, if you don't need any of that, drink it plain like this. The bitter flavor does grow on you and you start to crave it. It's kind of like a black cup of coffee, but smoother, creamier, richer. I love this. Okay, I have finished my hot chocolate. Drinking my water. I stay super hydrated all throughout the day. I'm obviously in my closet. I have to do laundry. I have a big pile and I have all these clothes that when we moved in here, we have a lot of like storage that I still haven't filled out yet. But I also have a lot of clothes that I just don't wear in here, like right behind me, as well as in my dresser. And my awesome neighbor, she helped me sort of like navigate Poshmark. Have you ever been on Poshmark? Do you sell on Poshmark? Do you buy on Poshmark? Let me know. I bought a couple of things on Poshmark. I bought this lovely large polo, this like vintage Lacoste polo on Poshmark maybe a couple of weeks ago, because I think it's the exact like replica as Timothée Chalamet. I've never seen that movie, Call Me By Your Name. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I've never seen that. I've never even seen a Timothée Chalamet movie, but I really like the look of it. And it's like, I think that movie's based in the 80s, and I just like the look, the overall aesthetic of it. I'm gonna wear this in the summer when it gets warm. And then I think I've purchased like a couple of vintage clothes. I purchased like a shirt from the 1950s. Where I was going with that is my neighbor, she helped me navigate Poshmark to this point where I could try and sell some of these clothes. Usually I just donate clothes because it's a lot easier and I'm not happy to hold on to it. So whatever I might venture into the seller Poshmark market. So many people on Poshmark, so many sellers have followed me. I don't know how they found me, but they follow me, I guess, to like get more business. I don't know, but actually the seller of this polo, I'm gonna have to get this tailored, by the way. This is a large. I wear a small. The shirt is a small. It's kind of like, I don't know, it kind of looks like it's swimming on me, but it is a small from J. Crew. But yeah, this is a large. I don't know if you can see how big it is. I'm gonna have to get it tailored. But the person who sold this to me on Poshmark, she was like giving me all these offers. Like eventually it was like half off, like 50% off. And I think discounted shipping. And I was just like, okay, yeah, I'll go for it. And I think like that's what you can do on Poshmark. You can sort of like negotiate and haggle a little bit, I think. But it seems like the sellers do the negotiation and haggling. Like I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to talk to her. So it was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. But like, I don't know if I want to necessarily hold on to a bunch of things. I think what I'll do is I'll just like post a few things and put it off to the side, like in a box, so it doesn't have to like fill up the space. But nature abhors a vacuum. So when you have all this space, something's gonna fill it in. But we have like definitely a lot of like rows and columns like dedicated to empty space right now. So I really don't see it filling up in any meaningful way anytime soon, because I'm not like a big shopper. I don't really buy a lot of clothes. Oh, look at this. I got this sample from, I think it was the Yes Style. This is a CC cream. I think it's like a Korean, does it have UPF in it? Or I mean SPF? Oh yeah, it has SPF 21 or SPF 25. That's cool. I might try this tomorrow. Should I try this today and just like put it on my skin? Let's go ahead and just put it on my skin and see what happens. Here we go. Let me get it out of the package. Wait, did this dry up? Oh no, here it is. Oh wow, this has like little specks of black in here. Is that healthy? I don't know. Wait, is it black? It's like little speck. I think it's just the formulation. I think it's just like a viscous formulation, but here we go. I thought it was going to be a color. Oh my gosh. It smells like sunscreen. I mean, it is sunscreen, but I have to be really careful. I don't know. Does this have avobenzone in it? I know it has titanium dioxide and iron oxide. So is this a color? I cannot tell. All right, we're just gonna put it on my face and see what happens. But like with sunscreens, like American sunscreens have like avobenzone and octanoxate, those sunscreen filters burn my eyes. They burn like the dickens. I'm just gonna put this on. I'm not gonna do my forehead as per usual. I don't typically do that because I think I've mentioned this in vlogs before, but with my forehead, if I'm going outside, not only is my hair covering it, but also I usually wear like a UPF 50 hat over my forehead so it can protect the rest of my face as well. So I'll just be like getting sunscreen into my hair and making a greasy mess, and I'm protecting it from UPF with a UPF hat anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Is this blending in? I can't really see. I'm gonna have to go to a mirror. I'll be right back. Okay, so it is a tinted sunscreen. It's like a very, very light tint, and it really blurs any redness. It blurs everything. This looks really good. I like this a lot, this SPF 25. I cannot believe this. So again, SPF 25, take that for what it's worth. I know people like to do SPF 50 for like anti-aging purposes, but for everyday wear, if you're like inside and you're getting like UV from the windows and overhead you're getting the visible light, this could be a very good option. I cannot believe how much I like this. I've never met a tinted sunscreen that I liked more. It's not like makeup-y or cakey or anything like that. It's not like the Elta MD physical tinted mineral sunscreen. This looks good. I cannot believe, can you see this? This looks so good. Wow, I really like this. Oh, but you know what? Oh, there's always a catch. Okay, so this has perfume or fragrance, and I can smell the fragrance. Okay, they need to take the fragrance out, but it looks like it's titanium dioxide and iron oxides. That's what's providing the SPF. I think titanium dioxide is great for burn protection, so UVB protection. I think it protects against UVA2. Two types of UVA, UVA1, UVA2. I think it protects against UVA2. So it is technically, I think, broad spectrum. Yeah, it's broad spectrum SPF 25. This would be great for just like occasional wear inside. If you're not like super sensitive to the fragrance, it does have citrus. Oh, it has like a citrus extract in here. Oh, and limonene. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I loved this. Okay, so here it is. Here's did I rip the brand? But this is the ERBORIAN Herborian Korean Skin Therapy CC Cream. So it's a CC cream, SPF 25, but it looks good. I think what I should do is I should use this. I should get this and use it for like my videos. Wow, that could be sort of like my stage makeup, but it doesn't look like makeup. It just sort of like blurs everything. Ah, this is so good. I'm gonna buy a full version of this, and then I'll try and find it and put a link down below, like so you can check it out. But I'm gonna try and find this, and then I'm gonna email the Korean skincare company made in South Korea and Paris, France. What? I'm gonna ask them to see if they can do like a fragrance-free version, because it does not need fragrance. It does not need those extra, it does not need those extra additives. Oh, and it has Centella Asiatica extract, which is great for anti-inflammatory action. Okay, so I was supposed to be doing the laundry, and I've been vlogging for like 11 minutes now, not doing what I was supposed to do, getting sidetracked. I'm gonna go do the laundry. I will meet you later. Okay, so we just got back from the grocery store, and I actually did get some keto chocolate. I'm excited to show you. It's a brand that I really like, but I can show you all of the things that we got. We just got things for dinner, but I had to get a couple other things just because whenever I go to the store, I like to get like fun things so I can come back home and either nibble on it or just know that I have it, and then I can have it later on during the week. But I got these Wild Wonders tomatoes. Have you ever had these? These are like very, very tiny cherry-like tomatoes, and sometimes they're tart, sometimes they're a little sweet. I love tomatoes. Great lycopene content, great for protecting the skin against UV, maybe even some polyphenol protective action against pollutants for your skin. So powerhouse of antioxidants, powerhouse of nutrition and vitamin C for collagen building. This is for the dinner tonight. We're making like a tofu dish, but we need the sliced, what are these? The English cucumbers or the mini cucumbers. We got 2 things of decaf coffee because I've been drinking more decaf and trying to replace my regular caf with decaf. But I got this decaf dark roast from Pete's because they do a water process. They don't use chemicals, but I love dark roast. Jacob got this so he could try it. It's a decaf Detroit Bold. I think it's like a local coffee. And I don't know, this is the full beans. So he might like this. It might be like medium. This is medium roast. I like the dark roast, so that's what I'm doing in the morning. And then we got our tofu, our extra firm tofu for dinner tonight. Do you ever eat these Parmesan crisps? They're just Parmesan, and I think they bake them. Very good. Very good if you have like a crunching, a need to crunch. Pretty high in protein too, 9 grams of protein for a serving. Got some store-bought tzatziki. I made it before, but we're just using the store-bought. And we need mint. And here's some chocolate that I got. So I like this Evolved brand. This is brownie batter. This is a keto, paleo, and plant-based dark chocolate. This isn't overly sweet. It has 2 grams of sugar, but not added. So they use just cacao, tiger nut flour, almonds, cashews, apple. Maybe the apple is where the sugar is coming from. And monk fruit extract, so no stevia, no sugar alcohols. This is really good. It's very creamy and it is dark, so it's not like super sweet, but I really like this brand. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make dinner, and I will see you afterward. Okay, here are our honey harissa bowls. Jacob's just putting the pistachios on top. I got those pistachios from a Delta flight. I have like 2 bags and I didn't know what to do with them, so glad we were able to put this to use. This is so honey harissa bowls. This is a recipe from Blue Apron. We used to subscribe to Blue Apron for like 3 years, but we don't anymore because now we have tons of recipes. But I will leave the recipe for this down below so you can check it out. But it is very good, grain-free, and we're gonna go ahead and start. I don't know if you can see me, but the light that I have right now on me, it's the light that I showed you recently. It's very, very bright, and I don't want it to be on me too long because it is nighttime. I have to get some water. I'm about to go brush my teeth. I am 1 contact down. I just have 1 contact in my left eye. And so my right eye, I guess the contact is really like lubricating. So my right eye is very, very extra dry right now. This is the water filter that I use. It's kind of dark, but this is the Zero water filter. I think this is like over a gallon. And it filters out the water significantly, like it has a meter that you can measure the water. I'll show you in like a future vlog, maybe next weekend. And it measures 0.0 on the ppm, is that parts per million? Parts per million? It's very, very clean tasting. Love this water filter. Oh, you know my hair was so crazy. I got out of the shower and just let my hair air dry. Okay, that's better, so I have light. Let me take off my blue light blocking glasses so you can see me. I'm not gonna be like this very long because I need to get that melatonin going. Maybe I'll just put this back on. Don't wanna suppress that melatonin, get that melatonin up. It's a powerful antioxidant, powerful anti-aging antioxidant. I'm gonna go ahead and brush my teeth and do my oral care, but thank you for joining me this weekend. I appreciate you hanging out. Please hit that like button. I really appreciate it down below. And hit that subscribe button too. I'd love to have you here for future videos. But I will see you later. If it's nighttime where you are, good night. If it's the afternoon, good afternoon. I'll see you next week and Talk to you later. Bye.